Jason, you wrote a book. Could you tell us why?
I wrote the book because for the last 6-8 years, there's a lot of people out there talking about social media marketing in the terms of, in order to be successful, you have to join the conversation, you have to engage your audience, you build trust over time. None of that's wrong, none of it's false, but very few people were talking about the other half of the equation. And in our perspective, my co-author Eric Deckers and I, in our perspective, when you add the word marketing to the phrase social media, you're talking about business. And so you've got to talk about revenue, and you've got to talk about ROI, and you've got to talk about bottom line, you've got to talk about how to use it strategically, and how it ladders up to your overall business goals. So we wanted to write a book that took the fluff, the BS, out of social media and said, hey, this is how you use it for business, this is how you approach it strategically.
And what are the big trends that you spotted in your book, the things that you actually want to share with your audience?
Well, the big thing in the book is, again, that strategic approach to social media, which we tell business owners that are reading it that first you have to know what social media marketing can do for your business. And we spell out 7 business drivers. So the 7 sort of big bucket goals would be you can use social media marketing for branding and awareness, to protect your reputation, to build community, to extend customer service, to extend public relations, to facilitate research and development, and to drive sales. And so we break each of those 7 down. We've got some case studies in there, and then we've got some instructions on how you can set goals and objectives, and then how you can measure each of those sort of strategic drivers of social media marketing so that you can really plan and use it strategically so that when you do measure, you get something out of it that you expected to. You're looking at measures that you planned for, and it makes a lot more sense.
And what is the social media is getting a bigger amount of influence in the way businesses do business. Mm-hmm. So how do you see that evolving? Will it grow? Is it at a stagnation point? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to continue to grow, but I think it's also going to get a little bit of sort of a reality check. I mean, there's a lot of businesses out there that I think are throwing lots of resources, both human and physical, into social media marketing and thinking that, okay, this is the next big wave and we need to downplay traditional advertising, so on and so forth. I really see social media marketing as another piece of the communications puzzle, not a bigger piece, not a better piece, but yet another channel where brands can connect and engage with their customers. It's not necessarily going to work for everything you want communications to do in every case, depending upon the audience, depending upon the brand. I mean, if you want to drive 50,000 people to do something by Monday, take out a television commercial. They still work. They still drive people to do things, especially in a short term and reaching a mass audience sort of perspective. So we have to understand where social media fits in the greater scheme of things. It's not the know-all be-all to marketing now. It's another piece of the puzzle.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, thank you.